Okay, baby. Go, baby.
I need another 200 piece.
Oh, yeah.
200 piece.
Let's do it.
10 things you never knew about Derrick Henry.
Fillet his ass. Oh, yeah.
Derrick Henry is one incredible player that made history this last season. He was impossible to stop during the Titans' magical playoff run, and his accomplishments in the NFL have made him a very popular and talked about player in the league. But just how much do you know about this powerhouse running back? Today we will look at 10 things that you may have never known about Derrick Henry. But before we dive into today's list, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and comment Powerhouse to be entered in this month's $500 Amazon gift card giveaway. Good luck! Number 10. Absent parents. Derrick Henry was born and raised in Yulee, Florida. His mother was working most of his childhood as a hemodialysis technician. His father was absent too. These troubles for them probably came because they had him at a very young age. His mother was only 15 and his father was only 16. His father had been arrested 20 times for various crimes, including drug and prostitution-related offenses. He was also consequently in and out of prison and had trouble maintaining employment. Luckily, Henry didn't follow his father's steps and became an amazing athlete.
Henry, he got it. Touchdown, Titans.
Number 9. Model of perseverance. Derrick Henry has proved many doubters wrong and has become a model of perseverance. When he first came into the league, he was called lazy and uncommitted by his then coach Mike because he didn't show up for his preseason workouts. What they didn't know was that Henry was at Alabama, working out and finishing his degree, something he had promised his grandmother. He proved to Coach Mike that he wasn't lazy, but he was just committed to his promise, and he ended up being one of the best athletes of all time.
45.
Number 8. Life-changing advice. When a person is young, they can make some bad decisions. That is why our friends and family should be there to advise us. Derrick Henry was unhappy in Alabama. That is why he nearly left. He wanted to transfer, but it was his mother's and Fred's advice which saved him from taking this decision. Luckily for him, he decided to take this well-given advice, otherwise things would be totally different for Derrick Henry. We would have never known what could have happened if he didn't continue his career in Alabama. Number 7. All-around athlete. Football wasn't the only sport Derrick Henry excelled in. He was well known for his abilities from a very young age. Back when he was in high school, he was a 3-sport star. He played football, basketball, and he was a track and field athlete. He broke the nation's 51-year-old record for total yards with 12,124. Yulee High School, to commemorate him, retired Henry's jersey number 2, and his success apparently didn't stop there. In college, Henry won the Heisman Trophy as the college football's best player. That is why his hometown added his name to their city's welcome sign. He beat the haters once again. Number 6. One of his nicknames is Shaka. Shaka! That's right. It is one of Henry's nicknames, but who gave it to him? We mentioned that he promised his grandmother Gladys to finish his degree, and he did. These two developed a close relationship, who he cites as very influential in his upbringing. His grandmother nicknamed him Shaka, as his birth shocked the whole family, given his parents' young ages. Henry also has a tattoo of his grandmother's name on his chest, which definitely shows us that he had a great relationship with her, which makes this nickname more meaningful than the average. Number 5. Largest running back in the NFL today. We know that football players are huge or fast, but Derrick Henry has it all. Apart from being fast, Derrick Henry is also freakishly huge. He is 6'3" and weighs 247 pounds. This puts him into the freak of nature category. Some people even doubted his abilities to run fast because he was too big, and someone this big usually can't run that fast or make quick cuts. But Derrick Henry quickly proved everyone wrong, many and many times. He won and set many records with his abilities to run fast, all while being the largest back throughout the entire league. Number 4. Full personality. When you take a look at Derrick Henry, it seems strictly all business. Whether it's his freakish size or the serious look on his face all the time, most wouldn't assume that he actually has a goofy side to him. But he does, and there are mic'd up videos to prove it. Many times he has been caught on the sideline during a game yelling funny comments while making a funny voice, or even doing a goofy dance just for laughs. This is the type of player teams pray for. Incredible athlete with a great personality. Number 3. Fashion statements. Apart from being a great player on the field, he also grabbed everyone's attention off-field with his incredible style. He proudly shows off pictures of his designer outfits on Twitter and Instagram. Fashion is one thing that Derrick Henry seems to be very intrigued with, and he makes it known every time he pulls up to the field in a new unique fit. His fashion statements seem to be well noticed by his teammates and coaches. Number 2, list of records. Knowing that Derrick Henry has records is no secret, but do you know how many he actually holds? Henry broke all kinds of records during the Titans AFC Championship run. Yeah, you heard that right. Derrick Henry is the first player in the NFL history with 3 straight games of 180-plus rush yards in the same postseason. He once again proved that he cannot be stopped. Henry torched the Ravens for 195 yards on 30 carries, but his longest carry of the night went for 66 yards. Henry now has compiled about 561 rushing yards throughout his first 4 career playoff games, which is the most by any running back in the modern era. Not to mention the rushing title that he took with authority last year. Number 1, Dynasty Domination. The New England Patriots, led by Tom Brady, have been the biggest dynasty the NFL has seen by far, and throughout every team they faced, no other running back has ever made an impact like Henry did. His success in yardage put him in the elite category of opponents. Nobody in today's modern football has recorded these many yards against the Patriots. He recorded a 128 scrimmage yards in only the first half of that game. This is the second highest mark of all time in a playoff game, behind Eric Dickerson, who rushed for 248 yards back in 1986. This is an accomplishment that will highlight his name for many years to come. Which of these facts is the most interesting to you? Is there any others that you think deserve a spot on this list? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Also, don't forget to leave a like on this video if you are a big fan of Derrick Henry, and if you are new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button for all future content. Thanks for watching. Until next time.